What's good, team? So, there's been a lot of talk in the community about where's the Konami fucking ban list. I saw a Mega Capital G video. I saw Sam from Team Samurai X make his video. And I wanted to touch up on the topic because I personally believe it's fucking ridiculous that we do not have a Yugioh ban list as well. And ironically, I was thinking about making the same type of video because, let's face fact, we're going to damn near over half a year for not having a Yugioh ban list. So I just want to add my 2 cents in on this shit. So without further ado, let's begin. Start by saying why I personally think Konami has not gave us a Yugioh ban list. And I think honestly it has to do to the fact of OCG. From speaking to numerous Konami reps, from speaking to people who work at 4K Media, the OCG, the Japanese, the original content owners of Yu-Gi-Oh! Are very strict with their property. Like, they want to dictate everything, they want to have all the input, and pretty much they want to call all the shots. And with that being said, even though Konami, TCG, and OCG have separate ban lists, Japan still has all the shots on how they want things to be ran. So it's pretty much kind of like looking at that big corporation with corporate and their stupid corporate rules versus a mom and pop shop who does their own thing. Once corporate gets involved, shit kind of gets fucked up. For you guys that work real jobs, you know what the fuck I'm talking about. And I think honestly that's what happened with the OCG. I had a theory before. And my personal theory was the OCG uses the TCG as a testing ground to get out potential products, and they uses our separate ban lists as a testing ground to just test out different things. And kind of vice versa for the OCG. They use the OCG ban list to test out certain things as well, which is why they have things like Cyberstein under the ban list. If I remember correctly, Windup Zemedi is unlimited over there. That can also be the reason why we have Regeki unbanned while they have Harpy Stardust unbanned. They use a separate ban list to try to test out different formulas and different formats of the game to see how they want to predict the future and what players like, just to get their sales. Because if they can figure out what players like and what players respond well to, they can increase their profits, which is why our game was on a downward spiral of power creep after power creep after power creep for the fucking longest. So where am I going with this? I believe OCG has a big place in why we don't have our fucking ban list. Now, if this is not true, whatever, but if this is true, this is fucked up. Another reason why I believe we're not getting a ban list is because OCG gets their stuff first, then TCG gets their stuff second. So OCG got Zodiacs, let's say about 3-4 months ago. They are already on the second wave of Zodiac support. TCG, we just got our Zodiac stuff. Now, if Konami just come out of nowhere and just banned everything that was powerful last format, like ABC, DDD, and just left Zodiacs untouched, guess what? Everyone's gonna bitch, rant, complain, and moan about how they can't play squat shit and Zodiacs are just running rampant. So I personally believe in Konami's eyes, or at least Konami of America eyes, that the reason why they don't want to hit anything because of they're like we can't hit Zodiacs because it's still new. We have to make our maximum profits based on what the Japanese want us to hit, and we can't hit anything new, and we can't hit anything old because we have to give all the players something to play with. And I think honestly that's more than likely the likely reason why we haven't had a ban list. And Sam from Team Samurai X, shout out to that dude, I like his content a lot. He was saying that he believed that's kind of a flawed way of going about things due to the fact that at least give us something. Players like change, and while I do agree when players do like change, but if we do get the type of change with no ban list, or we do get the type of change of all the decks that can barely compete with Zodiacs anyway getting hit, it's going to be the same thing of the 2012 format that Mega Kappa G brought up in his video, where Konami just fucking flat out banned or limited and neutered the Plant Synchro deck and left the wind-ups and sector decks untouched, because everyone back in that day was ranting up a storm wanting wind-ups hit They wanted Hunter banned. They wanted Dragonfly, Hornet limited to 1, which eventually happened, as you guys already know. And the game was pretty much unhealthy. I played in that format, and Nationals, that format was pretty much lit. It was, you had the hand loop deck, you had the field popping deck, you had your control deck, which was Dino Rabbit, and then you had Chaos Dragon, which was kind of the aggro deck, which ironically being one of the best decks of the format. So I believe Konami's in a really big bind, because if TCG and OCG had their list and had set released at the same time, we wouldn't have this ban list issue. And I personally believe that's why us TCG players keep getting the short end of the stick, because if it's like they can't make us happy pretty much. Like if we already look at the OCG and we see how the OCG is handling things, and then we get our TCG ban list, we're just gonna be pissed off, because we're like, okay, we know Zodiacs are broken, Konami knows Zodiacs are broken, and we want them to hit their product right away, which is not gonna happen. And I believe a lot of players just need to get that off their mind. They're not gonna hit Zodiacs anytime soon. And honestly, I guess my last point why I personally feel like we're probably not gonna get a list, and the reason why Konami's not gonna give us a list, which is a popular opinion amongst the community, and which is probably the most likely opinion, we're gonna get link summoning probably post Nationals, which is huge, a huge boost for the game as far as balancing. In my personal opinion, I am a fan of link summoning. If you guys don't like it, you can get off the video right now. You can dislike the video right now. I really don't fucking care. I believe link summoning's getting a lot of hate for no fucking reason. So with the uprising of link summoning slowing the game down a lot, even though we still have good link summon combos, Konami's probably just figuring like, okay, if we give you guys a ban list, hit all their old favorite decks, then bring out link summoning, they're gonna be more pissed. They're gonna feel more engaged to not wanna. They're gonna feel more pressure to buy a new product, which is dumb, because once again, we have to buy a product to support the game. But yeah, so I think honestly, Konami figures, okay, with link summoning coming out, there's no point because it's a ban list. They probably feel like, okay, if we give them a ban list now, they'll have nothing to play with against Zodiacs, and they'll just have to play Zodiacs or just completely get wrecked, even though the format is completely like that anyway. And I personally feel like they probably just feel like, well, we have to just let the shit ride because we have to make our profits. So tell me what you guys think about this topic in the comment section down below. Me personally, if I was Konami right now, and if my theories on why we don't have a ban list is true, I would just honestly, I mean, they've done it before, just take the L. They've got as many sales as they want. Just hit something to make Zodiacs a little bit more balanced, like limit some cards to 1 to make the deck playable but not too playable, like limit Barrage to 1. Leave the main deck alone, because you're still gonna have fans of the Zodiac deck, and just slowly neuter other decks. Like, get the dumb cards out of the game, get the Regekis out of the game, get the Karen out of the game. Hell, I'm still a fan of getting rid of Vanity's Emptiness and Soul Charge. Those cards are fucking dumb. I really hate cards that you can just top deck and win the game. So if I was Konami, I'll just do a small little ban list now, explain the reason why they're not hitting the current decks, and just tell players get ready for link summoning, because it's going to completely change the way we play Yu-Gi-Oh! So yeah, post your thoughts about this video in the comment section down below. Why do you guys think Konami has not gave us a ban list? Also, I want to hear about that in the comment section down below. Now, as you guys can already see, I'm doing my podcast type of format right now, and I was going to do this with a green screen, but unfortunately, we're doing construction on my house. Got to get water fixed, and my basement is fucking flooded. We just had a big thunderstorm in Chicago, so my entire recording area studio is just like a puddle of water. And then, not to mention, the city of Chicago had to come down there, dig up the ground, dig up pipes to get our house water fixed. So my studio is looking pretty fucked up right now. So videos might be in this format for a while, so I'm just giving you guys a heads up. So yeah, if you're a new viewer to the channel, I'd love for you to subscribe for more Yu-Gi-Oh content. I upload 5 days a week now. So yeah, this is Chris from Innovation Yu-Gi-Oh, and I'm signing out. Peace, guys, and stay innovative. Deuces.